What is up, everyone? This is San TV from Lotus Training. Today what I'm going to go over is the deadlift. Alright, just the deadlift basics, something to get you started with the deadlift, something to get you comfortable with the deadlift. Alright, for a more in-depth deadlift assessment, you can hit me up via lotustrainingofficial.com. Alright, so let's start off with the deadlift, benefits of the deadlift. The deadlift is a great move because it's going to torque your whole posterior chain. Hamstrings, glutes, erector spinae, right up the back, posture muscles. It's going to hit your core as well. It's going to torque your core up, right? Hit your gripping muscles, traps, everything. It's a great move. Includes a lot of muscles, all right? It's a full body movement. So that means for us, it's going to increase our insulin growth hormone, our insulin growth factor, increase our testosterone, and what that means for us, more gains, okay? So let's start from the bottom, all right? As you can see, I'm wearing wrestling shoes. So the flatter shoes you have, the better for your max lifts, for your strength lifts. So I'm wearing wrestling shoes right now. Deadlift shoes are really good. Minimalist shoes are really good. The only reason why I wouldn't recommend a training shoe like a Metcon for your max lifts is because there's like a little cushion up that you still got to work through. That's going to add 5 to 15 pounds to your deadlift depending where you are at. Metcons though, they'll be good if you're working for hypertrophy, if you're working through a CrossFit workout, like a HIIT workout, wear your Metcons. But any sole thicker than a Metcon is going to take away from your lift. Okay? So, right from the start, right from the catch, you're going to walk up to that bar like you own it. I want you to put your feet around shoulder distance apart, but I want it to feel strong. So for me, shoulder distance is right here. That doesn't feel strong. A little bit more narrow is more strong for me. I want you to feel nice and balanced in your feet, okay? Once you have your foot positioning, I want you to spread your toes and press them into the ground, okay? Give me nice soft knees, roll your shoulders back, nice proud chest, core is nice and strong, hinge at the hips. Hinge at the hips until you can't hinge anymore. Pretty much like you're sitting on the toilet. Alright? When you hinge your hips and they can't go back anymore, start bending at those knees. Knees keep a nice neutral neck, like you're holding an apple between your chin and your chest. Once you grab the bar, rotate those elbows back. Make sure those lats stay nice and tight. Keep that neutral neck. Come up with the knees. Push through the hips. As soon as the bar gets under your knees, I want you to commit to the hip thrust. Alright? Best posture at the top, hinge at the hips, start bending at the knees, down, 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 down. Up with the knees, push through the hips. Really easy. I want you to push through those hips, squeeze those glutes. And that's conventional deadlift, fam. Alright, so this is part 2 of the deadlift video. We're going to go over Sumo Deadlift. Sumo Deadlift is really good for my taller strength athletes, my taller weightlifting athletes, my taller field athletes in general, okay? We minimize the range of motion and we get to use your long limbs. I think everybody should do Sumo Deadlift because it really fills in the gaps that conventional deadlift doesn't hit, right? It hits us more in our adductors and our abductors and our glute min. Alright, I talk a lot about sumo positioning in my exert your squat video, so if you haven't caught it, take a look. It's pretty raw. Alright, so first things first, just like conventional deadlift, you're going to walk up to the bar like you own it, okay? Shins are up against the bar. My tibia, the sides of my tibia are right up against the bar. I want you to get nice and wide, right? Tibia right up against the bar. Feet are flared out 45 degrees. I got soft knees, soft hips. Roll my shoulders back. I have a nice proud chest, strong core. Anytime you bear weight, whether you're doing curls or deadlifts, you should be in your best posture. Roll those shoulders back. Get in your best proud chest position. Get that core nice and strong. Soft hips, soft knees. Hinge at the hips. Alright, the difference between conventional and sumo is that for sumo, your core is going to be straight up, nice, tall, and erect. Alright, so you're going to go ahead, grab that bar, pull the slack out of the bar, up with the knees, push through those hips. Alright, as soon as the bar gets under your knees, commit to that hip thrust. Small hip hinge, down at the knees. Up knees, push hips. Squeeze those glutes nice and tight. Keep that best posture, keep those lats nice and tight. Hinge, down. Alright.